What is going on, my beautiful friends? Thank you so much for joining me on another edition of Trail Talks. Today, we are going to one of the sickest mountain bike towns in Canada, Bromont, in Quebec, the land of poutine and maple syrup. This is a chapter out of my book, The Best Mountain Bike Trails in Canada, available now on Amazon for all of the best mountain bike trails in the country in one place. Yes, it is. Anyways, my friends, for those of you that have not been to Bromont, this place is absolutely epic. This mountain is an old school, natural, jank fest, high speed ripping mountain. What a sick time it is. This bike park is a little different from your typical other bike parks. A lot of bike parks, you kind of have the same trail over and over again. A lot of bermed flow jump lines. This place is unique. Even their so-called flow trails here are janky as F. So this is an old school, high speed, classic mountain. They got 2 chairlifts, and they do have trails for all skill levels, even though some of these greens and blues can be maybe a little more janky than your average greens and blues that are much more groomed in certain bike parks out west. This place is sick, old school, janky rock fest. Anyways, my friends, let me get into it. Bromont, Quebec, a paradise. And now, before I get into it, let me say some of these words, they're in French, so they might be hard for me to pronounce. So hang with me, y'all. I am trying, just an Englishman, trying to pronounce these French words. But I love this place, so hopefully I can do it justice. This place is the best. Anyways, my friends, we're heading right on into the bike park. Let us get into the green rated trails that you must ride. So these trails are perfect for the beginners or perfect for a warm-up lap, and they are all super good. So the 3 green trails I will suggest to you today are La Ribambelle, Indicis, and La Cowabunga. All these ones have as much flow as you will find at Bromont. These are the entry-level trails, so this is a great place to start for your warm-up lap. Good place for kids and the whole family. Anyways, my friends, next, let us get into the blues. The one blue that is a great place to start, and this one does get a little intense. I wrote insane speed, and that is extra légère. My God, I remember going on that trail, so that was the first trail that I rode at Bromont, and I had been in Ontario, so I wasn't really in the downhill state of mind yet. I had not really ridden any real stuff in a while, and that was some insane speed. For a blue trail, it's a mixed bag. It's got some rocky, sick gnar sections. It's got some sick, flowy berms. Not so much in the way of trail features, just a high-speed banger down the mountain where you can reach warp speed. The one after that that's kind of similar, I would say, another great mixed bag, high-speed banger is La Vabo. Another mixed bag trail which you can get warp speed on. Some good rock gardeny sections leading to some more flow. Those looking for some more blue rated features must ride Slinky. It's got the drops, it's got the jumps, it's got a wall ride, and that is a sick feature filled banger. All these trails 5-star epics. Yes, they are. Anyways, my friends, let us get into the black rated trails. There is so many good blacks and double blacks here. It is sickening. Anyways, the first black that I love to ride when I'm here is La Sept. And this is another one of those trails where you can reach absolute warp speed. I remember riding this one and like, oh my God, the trees are just passing you by so quick. So much fun. La Sept, insane speed, drops, jumps with a big old ladder bridge. It is amazing. La Sept also connects you to a bunch of other sick black rated trails like La Vinche or Dindy Savage, which are more of the same high speed bangers, mixed bag trails. If you're looking for more trails with more trail features, La Sept will also connect you to Bike Park, which is more feature filled than the rest. Anyways, my friends, the other amazing single black dropping off from the top of the chairlift is Berminator, which is a mixed bagger with a bit of everything. This one is not a true flow trail, even though it has berm in it. Berminator is a mixed bag. Another high speed banger, starts a little rocky up top and just, man, what a sick trail. The other very sick black rated trails you are going to want to ride is Celle-La. Top half, more techie gnar, and then the bottom is a flowy bottom, just a highway where you can open up speed. That might be the case in a lot of this mountain. The top is a little more rocky and janky, and then the bottom is just a high speed highway with some sick berms. The other one you're not going to want to miss for those who want to get some air is Bromont, the jump line. So those of you who want to get airborne, log your air miles, you must ride the single black Bromont. It is another sick Bromont trail. All these trails are so sick. Yes, they are. Let's head outside of the bike park a bit because we're just focusing on Bromont town as a whole here. Outside of the bike park, I got to give you some single black classics too. Hummus, one of my favorite trails. So this one is a techie, flowy dream. Absolutely mixed bagger, techie, flowy, enduro style, 5-star trail. Hummus, about 2 kilometers long, away from the chairlift. So this mountain has so many sick trails in the bike park, and then they got so many sick trails that are not part of the bike park. So if you do go to Bromont, make sure you plan ahead and realize if you want to ride the bike park trails that the chairlift is open, because it is not open every day in the summer. So plan ahead, plan your route, figure it all out, pals. All right, anyways, another sick single black trail away from the chairlift is Chamorai, which is a narrow flow trail with jumps and berms. Another instant Bromont classic. Those of you looking for that double black gnar, there is a lot of it, and there is some sweet, chunky, monkey, technical gnar lines here. The double blacks, one first line that I suggest is La Vinge Hut to next level, and I wrote that one equals chunky, old school gnar goodness. So for those of you who like it chunky and gnarly, La Vinge Hut to next level, that will satisfy you greatly. The other one, which has a similar feel, which is also another 5-star banger in Bromont, is Slick, another double black classic trail in Bromont. Another chunky monkey. This one has a bit more trail features on it. It's got some drops, it's got some jumps, and it's got some greasy rock slabs. I highly recommend Slick to the more advanced riders. Those who want a bit more of a flowy double black trail must ride King. I would say that is one of the flowier double blacks in the area with some sick trail features as well. But I suggest all of these: La Vinge Hut, next level, Slick, King, all sick bike park trails with a good amount of gnar. Yes, they are. Anyways, after that, we will get into the few double blacks slightly outside of the bike park that also cannot be missed. Mordor is one of them. That is a mixed bag adventure trail, and a trail you absolutely must ride. The other one, if you like it steep and techy, is La Basca, another banging high speed double blacker. That one can get steep and techy. So if you like the old school gnar, La Basca is the one for you. Man, they have more sick double blacks from that as well. They have like the Chaton by Calais trails, which I believe means the colored cat trails. Those ones are sick. There is so many more sick trails in Bromont. I could not fit them all on my board. So we are just highlighting some of the most popular and my favorite rides here at Bromont. Anybody on the East Coast, this is my sickest bike park in Quebec. I know Mount St. Anne came close. I also love Le Massif, which doesn't have as big as a network. But Bromont, this is the number one bike park in the East Coast. Yes, it is, my friends. All of the greatest trails, all of the greatest bike parks found in one place. Please support the author. The book is a little expensive, but that is because there is so many colored pictures and maps in here. It is just loaded. It is a fun read. It is not a dry read with just words on words. This is my in-depth trail reviews along with all the most beautiful pictures in the country. Anyways, my friends, get out to Bromont, one of Quebec's mountain bike paradises. Really, one of the best trail towns in the world. This place is absolutely loaded. It's absolutely stacked. you're going to need at least, I would say, 3 or 4 days here minimum. And there's also another little sick bike park just down the street from Bromont. Didn't quite make the book because the infrastructure was too small, but you can go ride Sutton too, which is also a very sick place, Mount Sutton, which is about half an hour from Bromont. My God, how beautiful of mountain biking do we have in this country of Canada, from coast to coast, and I hope you get to ride it all. Anyways, my friends, I am feeling all gassy and burpy now, and I must sign out before I let go of some belching and you smell it through your screen. Yes, my friends. All right, my friends. I will see you soon on another video where we will continue to break down all of the best trails and trail networks in this country. The marketing campaign continues, baby. Peace and lots of love. I am out,